Good evening and welcome to Audiotree Live. Today is Monday, July 23rd, 2012. We're very happy to have Chicago's very own Archie Powell and the Exports.
And I'll be saying that I keep myself inside my skin. You know I lost myself right inside of the day. You know it, baby, I guess we never win them all. But I'll be saying this in straight shot names and mistakes. Because you stop yourself from a sailing away. You gotta say, life is a bitch for me and for all the folks you know. Take it away like beats from a metronome. Life is a gas for all of the bruises that you'll show. You know with the hits when you're in the nursing home. Baby, I'm even climbing on the wall. And I'll be saying that I keep myself inside my skin. You know I lost myself on the side of the day. You know it, baby, I guess you never win them all. But I'll be saying this in straight shot name when you stay here. And when you stop yourself from a sailing away. You gotta say, ain't it the truth that everyone hates to feel so small? And is your disguise a sip from your alcohol? It ain't a fact that everyone gets it after all. Everyone takes the truth to their last call. The final stretch to haul. It never made much sense to me at all. For me and for all the folks you know, taking away like beats from a metronome. Practice on your aim and maybe you'll have a shot at giving up your right to complain. I don't expect you to see it through. I know that that's too much to ask of you. To reach your last review and let the other shoe just drop. I'm sick of begging you to take the reins. You're shocking into growing pains. But you've been strapped for days. Think my brain's about to pop. Never hit it if you make no claim. You need some practice on your aim and maybe you'll have a shot
Exports. Audiotree Live. Thanks so much, you guys.
Thank you for having us.
Hey, I'd love to hear from each of you in regards to your earliest musical memory as a youngster. What was the first memory of music?
Weird Al, everybody?
Yeah.
Weird Al Yankovic?
Food album.
The Food
Unanimous.
album. That was good. No,
Yeah.
My music memories are all in the car, like just mixtape. We used to go on like long road trips.
Totally.
And like my mom would make these mixtapes with like, I don't know, everything good. Bruce Springsteen and Talking Heads and all that stuff.
Mine's
Nice.
probably the same, except for you want to like switch it over to Motown. And I'm. Does everyone remember the song "Mr. Wendell" by Arrested Development?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I made my mom sing that a lot. That was her one gift to me, other than Motown.
Dude.
And life.
Yes, and life. Yeah.
And being generally delightful all the time.
Mine would have to been my older siblings in high school marching band.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
RJ. What were
Some
they?
more classical stuff.
Okay.
Just, playing 70s rock tunes on a football field.
Ready?
I remember riding to an amusement park with a friend, and on the radio was, you gotta be good, you gotta be bad. Desiree, I think?
Desiree,
Yeah.
yeah, man.
Yeah, that was my first memory right
That
there.
one still sits good.
Yeah, still my favorite
Aged
song.
very well.
Dope. That shit ain't even that old yet. We're in the studio with Archie Powell and the Exports. Thanks for being here, you guys.
Thank you for having us. The song features a telephone.
Rocking too hard in the studio.
Alex is shredding, breaking strings.
It's just too powerful.
Keep rocking it, man.
Keep going. We got this. Told you once and I'm telling you twice, 'cause I hear you in the market for some bad advice. Well, this is your start, baby, I'm your man, and pretty soon you're gonna wish you had a backup plan. Told you once and I'll say it again, it got more bad luck than Franklin's got Ben, and it's a chip shake tidings that you want from me, and your plans already headed for catastrophe. Enough about me, it's about damn time. Honest and straight, it's a quarter to nine. Enough about try to stop you in time. Take a deep breath and count back. Pretend as the apocalypse starts all over again. Enough about me, it's about damn time. Honest and sweet as a quarter to nine. Enough about me and the fast town swing. Never wondered I've been swinging on a demon stick.
Archie Powell and the Exports. Audiotree Live. Awesome, you guys. Hey, I'd love to hear about working with Justin Perkins in the recording process for Great Ideas in Action.
He's a wonderful man. He's great. He's a wizard. He's a really nice guy. Really knows what we're going for. You don't have to. You want a producer to steer the boat kind of a little bit, but he doesn't do it too much, and he kind of knows where we want him to take it anyway. So that makes everybody's life easier. And we come prepared, and when you're an engineer, as I'm sure engineers know, you're pretty lucky if that's the case for a band coming in. A lot of people, playing a show and doing a record are completely entirely different. So you kind of got to know how you're going to conduct your little experiments in there.
Right. What was it like working up in Milwaukee? You guys did some of the record up there.
We did all of it, yeah.
Okay.
A lot of us are from Milwaukee originally, so we're very comfortable with the area. But in general, it's helpful to have sort of a place to go, like a destination, rather than just doing it at home, like in Chicago, in your own backyard. Maybe we should try that, but so far it's been it helps you focus, because
Totally. When you're at home and you're kind of complacent, you kind of get lazy. It's easy to get lazy. When you're at a place, it's like we need to dedicate and focus. And
yeah,
it's
good to go away. Like if we were doing it in some place that was like right next to our apartment, people could come over and all that kind of stuff. To go away into Milwaukee and just lock yourself away in a studio for a couple days is the best way to do it. Because we just go, and RJ did all his tracks for the last album in a day and just pounded them out. I think I did.
Sup?
Yeah, he's a machine. And I think I did all my bass tracks in a day, and then the harder parts of getting the guitars and stuff like that and vocals take longer, but just go to the studio and go to work.
It went pretty quickly. It was good.
Right on. Do you guys have any board games or table games that you played while you were recording?
No, but we're big Settlers of Catan nerds. Yeah. Risk.
Yeah,
I like Risk quite a bit.
Classic,
if
right?
you're still friends with the people you played Risk with at the end of the game, you didn't do it right.
Hey, I figured out how to create a world tour version of Risk. You take toilet paper tubes and you cut them up so the little circles, and then you tape them on each country. So you can put the armies in the circles. So if you're driving and the bus is moving, the armies actually stay in the thing.
That is very clever.
New tour van game.
Need a whole seat
That
just
shit
for the
works
board
big
game.
time, and it's real.
Good.
That's experimented and worked, man. I was gonna hook that up.
Road tested.
We're in the studio with Archie Powell and the Exports, man. It's beautiful to have you guys here.
And he's running sales
Here's the other minor key song.
Help me out, you know I got a new agenda I've been thinking about. I'm a sinner in my options for a new career. I'm either gonna be a florist or an auctioneer. Ain't all in debt, can you give me a few? You know I'm thinking about another field to break into. I've been gathering opinions on the latest plan. I'm gonna be an orthodontist or a government man. Keep your head above and be subdued. You know you're halfway dead no matter which you choose. Keep your head above and be subdued. You know you're halfway dead no matter which you choose. Hey everybody, well, you got some time, cause I've been trying to get a fix of these ideas of mine. My diploma doesn't help, but damn it, all in all, I'm probably better off to throw my head against the wall. Hey baby, please, can you cut some slack? You know I'll settle out tomorrow if you got my back. I've been running out of love, cause it's about who you know. All my resumes are fake and I don't know where to go. Keep your head above and be subdued. You know you're halfway dead no matter which you choose. Keep your head above and be subdued. You know you're halfway dead no matter which you choose. I've been thinking of the fine world come to see. Ways to sink and learn to swim ASAP. You were probably on the same damn boat as me. 4 years down the road for your admission fee. All hands on deck, we're going down right now, cause the captain needs company. Lifeboats crossed extra, they ain't free. Subdued, you know you're halfway dead no matter which you choose. Keep your head above and be subdued, you know you're halfway fucked no matter which you choose. I've been thinking I just find what come to see. Ways to sink or lose to swim ASAP. You were probably on the same damn boat as me. 4 years down the road for your admission fee. All hands on deck, we're going down right now, cause the captain needs company. Lifeboats cost extra, man, can't you say?
RJ Export is going off over there. Set your watch to that, baby.
He forgot his meds today.
Oh, man.
Actually, you guys had some Advil in the foyer, so I'm sitting good.
We got it hooked up. All right, we've made our way to the psychoanalytical portion of the session.
Yes, absolutely. Talk about Freud.
And I'd love to hear from each of you that if you had to choose a life form other than human, what life form would you choose to be?
Xenomorph. From Alien.
Aliens.
Both. Kurt Russell.
You'd be Kurt Russell. Yeah. From like Escape from New York or like Overboard.
Big Trouble in Little
All-
China, he'd
all
be.
of them. Yeah, Big Trouble. Even Captain Ron.
Yeah, Captain
Used
Ron.
cars.
Pretty rad.
Used cars. That's the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, we could take like the forests are alive, rocks are alive, Pete Townshend's guitar is alive, you know, the wood in the stage at your
I would
favorite
be
venue.
Animal from the Muppets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Acting. Natural. How about you, Ryan? What about you, man?
Kurt Russell.
Oh, Kurt Russell, my bad. My bad. You did say Kurt Russell. We're going with Kurt Russell.
Alex didn't say one.
Well, I didn't know Kurt Russell was an option. I guess I got Batman on the mind. I'd be Batmobile, I guess.
Yeah, the Batmobile. Like the old one or like the new one?
Tim Burton Batmobile, probably.
Yeah.
Good choice.
There we
Batman
go.
Returns Batman.
Yeah.
Batmobile.
Yeah, that works.
How about you, Adam?
Man, this is a tough one. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's
Just because I'm thinking about it, I'd be a Happy Meal toy. Hopefully a Batman Happy Meal toy. You know, because that's all I'm thinking about
They
now.
have
'cause
some
I
good
had
Hot
that
Wheels
thing.
in there. You can get a
Yeah.
Hot Wheel.
I want to be a Hot Wheels racetrack. That would
Yeah.
that'd provide hours of fun.
One with the loop in it.
Yeah, the upside down.
You never have enough of those tongues, though, right, to put them together. So
No,
we'd
no.
have to make sure we have all those.
Dog
mics.
eats all those.
You just need the circle and sit in your underwear and play the two.
Yeah,
things.
should
Homer
we-
Simpson style.
You just need an incline too. You don't even need the generator to get them going, just to get them going down.
And the loop to loop, it never worked.
No, not really. Unless you only like 3 of the cars out of the 50 worked. Right?
I would be a Hot Wheels track where the loop to loop worked every time. That's
Dope.
it.
I'm liking that, Adam.
6-year-olds would love you.
Ryan, I'll be your Goldie Hawn to your Kurt Russell, okay? And we'll go with that.
I like how weird we're getting.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, romantic.
You guys are gigging at Wicker Park Fest July 28th, man. Everybody's got to go check that out.
I hope so. It's going to be a beach party. That'll be fun.
Yeah, bring your swim trunks and beach balls.
Dope. What time are you guys playing that day?
3:30.
3:30, not dope.
South Stage.
Dope. We're in the studio with Archie Powell and the Exports, man. Thanks for being here, you guys.
Thank you for having us. Well, I quit and skip work today 'cause I'm sick of all the little things that don't fit squarely inside of my mind. And I guess I've got something to confess, a tiny little thing to address. I think I'm wasting my time. That's it. I think it's time that I split. You know it's kinda hard to admit, but maybe it's time to resign. It's not fair. I ain't got much to compare. You know it's never good to be square. I think it's time to refine. I quit, I skip work today 'cause I'm sick of all the little things that don't fit squarely inside of my
Archie Powell and the Exports. Audiotree Live.
Thank you.
Hey, I'd love to hear from each of you in regards to a profound concert experience that you witnessed.
Every time I see Tom Petty, I cry like a little girl at the first song.
Yeah.
I've seen Tom Petty like 15 times. It
Nice.
doesn't stop.
Dig it.
I know Alex always just likes my answer for my first concert experience, Collective Soul, Milwaukee at the rave.
Yeah, the rave.
Very first concert experience at the age of 16.
That's dope, man.
And by coincidence, my first concert experience was Collective Soul, Sugar Ray, Fastball.
Fastball.
Paula Cole was there, I believe.
No way.
It was a
Paula
huge
Cole.
festival. It was a big one. It was a Duncan Chic.
Duncan Chic.
Kind of kicked things off in the morning.
Yeah.
I think Duncan Sheik opened for Collective Soul at that show.
We're connecting all kinds of dots here.
Alice Cooper is the best.
Oh, yeah.
Alice Cooper and the Flaming Lips, probably.
That was the
not
same-
together.
Oh, I
but
was about to say.
Top two.
You know what? That's not out of the realm of possibility for either of them lately, I
I know.
don't think.
Third place is Kesha, but
Yeah.
Where'd you see that Flaming Lip show? Where was that at?
it was a free show in Madison, Wisconsin. It was like yeah.
Nice. He got in the beach ball and everything, and
Oh yeah, he did the whole thing.
yeah, did the whole kit and caboodle. That's
It was
dope.
excellent.
How about you, RJ? Profound concert experience.
I would say the one that I remember most would be Jimmy Eat World, Tenacious D, and Weezer when I was like 15.
Yeah, man.
That's a 15-year-old's dream.
It is. I'm a big Jimmy Eat World fan, so that was a good day for 15-year-old me.
Man, and Tenacious D's like satirical as hell, and Weezer.
Yeah, Weezer was pretty good too.
Dope. Thanks for being here, you guys. It's lovely to have you in here, man.
Anytime.
You guys got a couple more for us?
Two, literally a couple more songs.
There we go.
Here comes the loud part.
All right, Ward.
All right, RJ.
They don't do all that much for my marquee. I'm so bored and crass, I'm dirty and I'm cheap. Lately I don't deserve my bachelor's degree, 'cause I'm so set on doing time, talking about the finer things. Oh no, trying not to will approach my prime, thinking about the way that things So you say you're onto something and you'd like to see it through, but you work to the bone and there's only so much you can do. You think it's all for nothing if you've got no cast and crew, when you're mad at yourself cause there's only so much you can do. You need time to release, you need more skinny jeans, you need fashion machines, you need internet schemes, but it's never as much as it seems. Plays are next to nothing in the next to empty room, so you pat on your sweat cause there's never enough coming through. When you stick it out for one thing that you'd like to see come true, you can go quit your job cause you covered the rent and the food. You need some kind of plan, you need work on the band, you need merch for the stand, you need help with your brand, and it's more than a fella can stand. Something, but it's likely that you're screwed because the tunes aren't enough and there's only so much you can do. Everything is all for nothing and it's time you might be through. You might give up the drink cause there's only so much you can do. Time to leave, more skinny jeans, pass the machine, yeah, that's me. Some kind of bad. Work on the band, you need merch for the stand, you need help with your friend, you need time to release, you need more skinny jeans, you need message machines, you need internet schemes, you need some kind of plan, you need work on the band, merch for the stand, help with your brand, it's more than a fella can stand.
Archie Powell and the Exports! Audiotree Live. Outstanding, y'all. Archie, Alex, Adam, Ryan, RJ. Thank you guys so much for being here today, man.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you guys so much. You guys are playing Wicker Park Fest July 28th and Shuba's July 30th. That's the final Shams Band residency show.
That'll be fun. It's a 1-2 skidoo there.
There's some good stuff there. Let's give a big thanks here to our video people, Jane, Justin, and Mullet. Our audio engineers, Patrick and Rick. Michael and Adam in the house. I saw Nikki Hartel in there. What's up, everybody? Beautiful, you guys. Thanks again for being here. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. This has been Audiotree Live for Monday, July 23rd, 2012. We've been in the studio with Archie Powell and the Exports. My name is DJ Evil Vince. Everybody have a very safe and beautiful evening. Good night. Awesome. Woo! Awesome.